I'm doing a little comparison here between these two lighting rigs. One's sort of a new age and one is the traditional incandescent. This is LP LED 2X, and over here I have the LP 304 with the 608 controller. Nobody likes these lights anymore, except for me. I mean, LED, there are obviously many features of this lighting rig that are very convenient. So just to be fair, we've got this in the maximum brightness. So, you know, and I should say this is a well built product, but very expensive, not cheap. I believe this simple little lighting rig bar here is over $1,200. So I mean, for what you get, it's pretty expensive, but there are a lot of cool features, and it is a quality piece of gear made well. You know, there's fade functions, which are cool. Has an audio. Yeah, so you can see it's reacting to my voice right now. And also I'm stamping my foot on the floor. It kind of senses the vibrations as well. There's a trigger. No focus. So anyways, it is, and then there's a DMX input on the front. So yeah, now I guess the main point of this video is to just, and it's sort of hard to see on camera, but these lights right here, this old school incandescent lighting rig, these are barely on. These are barely pushing anything, and I do find that when you get up to distances of 25 to 50 feet, these guys, when you turn them up, they're excellent at throwing light long distances, and I have no problems lighting a band up from 25 to 50 feet, no problem whatsoever. I think I could probably do even better. Now these guys, it looks really good down here in my tiny basement, but I'll tell you from experience that if you need to send light across a hall or convention center, you're not going to get very far with these guys. They're really good at lighting up the immediate area, but as soon as you try and, like, this is max power right here, okay, which is, again, looks fine, whatever, but as soon as you get out a little further, they just don't have the power. They just drop off immediately. The other thing I want to mention is I also want to show you something. These two light sources are extremely different. So first of all, have a look at this incandescent light. It's warm, it's nice to look at, and it's not hurting my eyes, even though it's fairly bright. It's a lot brighter in person than it is on camera, and these are not being pushed hard at all right now. Now on the other hand, let's look at these LEDs. Ow. Ouch, man. Like, the only thing I want to do right now is get the hell out of the way of this light. I hate performing in front of these lights. It's just painful. It feels like a million daggers just jamming into your eyes, right? And it gives me a headache. There's something about, I'm very convinced that there's not only the visual wavelength, but other wavelengths of energy being generated by these diodes here, that the eye is picking up, and it just hurts. You know, like I said, I think there's other wavelengths that are being generated that are beyond the visual spectrum that is just painful. Now I'll turn these off. Okay, now look at this light. It's completely different. And not only that, it feels like sunlight, and it looks cooler. It just looks way better. I'll crank them up a little bit more. They're just great. I mean, they got plenty of power, and I'll stand right in the light right now, and it feels good. It feels like, just feels great. It's warm, like, and I don't know how to describe it. I just feel cool in front of this light. Whereas those LED lights there, I hate them. The only thing, like I said, the thing I want to do most is just turn them off, you know, whereas these they're totally manageable. And I have a feeling that it's because, yeah, it's this traditional incandescent light, which is, you know, in nature what the humans are used to. Anyways, I guess the whole point of this video is just to point out that these new LED lights, although, you know, I can really appreciate the effort by Yorkville and other companies, you know, this old stuff is still way better. Way better, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think these look very good at all. And they're not cheap, man. It's not like they're a whole lot cheaper than these old rigs. I mean, you could pick these up for next to nothing nowadays. People don't want this, or they don't use this anymore. I use these all the time, and when I use these on gigs, it just looks awesome. So maybe think twice when you're looking at lighting rigs. Don't go nuts over these LED things, because they're not that great. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and talk to you soon.